Y'all, this has been a long time coming. Oh man, nose itches. Y'all, listen, I think I was always one of those people that was like, when I saw people cry on camera, it was cringy for me, like, you know? But that was before I was healed. That was before I understood myself. Let me not say healed. Let me say healing. Let's show some leg. Okay. I want to take a second and I want to welcome in God, my ancestors, my spirit guides, the divine, Mother Earth, universe. I am one with all of these entities that support me, that guide me. I welcome only positivity into this place as my sanctuary. Thank you. Thank you for this moment. Spirit, use me to speak through what you want me to speak, what you want the viewer to hear. Viewers, welcome to She's Grace Authentic. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Today we are going to talk about what took me so long to start YouTube. All right. And this is also a introduction video of who I am, what we're going to be talking about here on She's Grace Authentic. By the way, I am She's Grace Authentic on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, and on Facebook, I'm Kaitlyn Marie, and then Grace Authentic. So I want to start off each episode with a card, an oracle card, okay? This is the Universal Love Healing. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try to put a clip of it. It's an oracle deck, okay? And for those of you who don't know what an oracle deck is, this is loving messages. Let's just classify it as that, okay? We're going to classify this as a loving message because a lot of people that I know are not into this, right? And I'm not just obviously talking to people that I know. I know that I'm going to be talking to people that I don't know. But I'm going to tell you guys that I was afraid of these types of things. But guess what? I'm not afraid anymore. And so I'm welcoming this into my space. This is my belief system. If you don't agree, hey, you don't have to stay. But listen, I'm a place of love. I had somebody call me the gentle soul. And I absolutely loved that because that is who I am, y'all. I am the gentle soul. Now, let's start with this oracle card. We got the healing sounds, okay? Healing sounds. And I want to read this to you. All right, let's see. The lady holds a crystal sphere through which she can access ancient healing sounds. Your ears cannot hear these sounds, for they are vibrations of spirit. But their healing resonation is felt on a spiritual level and infuses and nourishes every cell within your body. Every notion of your mind and every element of your soul. Over the next few days, find a crystal that you are drawn to. You don't need to be an expert on crystals. Just pick one intuitively. Try to find one that is small enough to carry with you. Hold it gently in your hands with your eyes closed. Relax and feel the healing energy radiating from it. Each crystal has a frequency and healing quality that is felt on a cellular level. So you know what's quite interesting about that is I just want to show you guys, and shout out to Buku Bracelets. This is her. This is all of her beautiful bracelets that she has created for me. Listen, understand this is vibes. This is all energy. And we're going to talk about all of those things on this channel, okay? Let me talk about why it took me so long to get here. This was a long time coming. And I recently had an awakening. Okay? God removed, let me say that. God removed, look, my nose is itching, y'all. And I really need to figure out what that means because as I'm watching I watch a lot of readers. I watch a lot of people who are very intuitive. And that's really what we're going to be doing on this channel. I'm a very intuitive, spiritual, loving, knowledgeable, wise woman. Okay. But I need to figure out what it means when your nose is itching, because they say it's a good thing. I just really don't know what it means. And let me also let you know that this is a channel that we are going to be learning together on, okay? Like, I'm going to be taking you on my healing journey, which I'm going to be honest, I've healed so much. I've healed a lot, all right? And that is what took me so long. Because recently, in this awakening that I had, where it actually started April 2nd, God removed my Mercedes-Benz from me. God removed, then within the next month, God removed my house. There was a lot that went on during that time frame. What I will say is that I found myself during that time. And when I'm crying, I promise you, this is tears of joy. I've been studying content creation for years, okay? Years. I was supposed to start YouTube back in 2018, 2019. All right. And I now realize that it wasn't meant for me to start back then. I wasn't ready. I for damn sure, I hope I can say that on YouTube. I for dang sure know that I wasn't ready. Today, I am an empress. And for those of you who don't know what that means, Google it, search it up. Today, I am a nurturing. Look, I came up with, I believe it's called an analogy yesterday, undeniable. Each letter stands for something. So the U is unique. The N is nurturing. D is for dignity. E is for evolve. N is for now. Do it now. Okay. The I is for integrity. The A is for authenticity. The B is for boundaries. The L is for love. And the E is for empowerment. right? Because I am absolutely undeniable. Let me tell you something. I think I can't curse on YouTube. And, I always say that cursing is my seasoning. So I'm going to have to, and so, when I do that little, y'all going to know that that's me putting my seasoning on it, okay? I was not who I am today. I was not the undeniable woman. Was I an amazing woman still? Absolutely. But I didn't love myself. Not like I do today. I didn't know myself. Not like I do today. We're going to talk about a lot of things on this channel. And one of those things is shadow work. All right. And shadow work is what I've been doing during this awakening of when God removed all of this from me, right? Like, I have, mind you, I forgot to mention, baby, I have 3 children, all right? I have a 12, about to be 13-year-old this month. I have a 4-year-old, and I have a 1-year-old. Amazing, 3 amazing boys. Young men, that's what I'll call them. Young emperors, that's what I will call them. Young emperors. And so, if you don't know what an emperor is, Google it. But yeah, so this was a long time coming for me. I studied content. I studied, everything revolved around it. I have been doing content creation for a while. Please go follow me on, like I said, Facebook and Instagram. She's Grace Authentic on Instagram, and Kaitlyn Marie on Facebook. Grace Authentic on Facebook. And so I actually this year started making money from Facebook, right? And so this is, look, I've been doing content for a while. Inconsistent though. Let's keep it G. One thing we're going to do on this channel, baby, is keep it real. All right? I'm not going to play with you. I promise you I'm not going to play with you. All right? This is going to be a space where I am very vulnerable, the most vulnerable I have ever been. And I'm going to tell you that's another reason why I took so long to get here, is because I was a part of me did not want to be seen. All right. Because let me tell you, I'm a very confident woman. I don't need nobody's validation. Where people go to social media for validation, they look for the views and the likes. And I'm not saying I don't pay attention to it, but baby, I really started investing in social media when I figured out that it was a way for me to create a stream of income passively. I'm big on passive income. I'm big on, it's interesting because me and the woman who has this establishment set up, we were talking about recession proof income. I am big on generational wealth. Something that's come to my attention as of lately that I always wasn't necessarily big on was my creativity. By the way, shout out to Rosa Duyo. I'll link her stuff down below. Look, Bomb Nail Tech in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Yeah. So look, I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. Okay, I was raised in Fort Lauderdale and Miami, Florida. So that just gives you a little mixture, but I also went to school in Slidell, Louisiana, too. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell y'all where I'm at right now, but I guess I just told y'all where I'm at because I said something about Baton Rouge. But yes, check out, oh no, I didn't. I talked about the nails. It's okay. Anyways, so we're gonna talk about so many different things on this channel. And I know I'm kind of like weaving in and out of why it took me so long to get here with also what we're going to talk about, because it's intertwined. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all just really do not understand how much it took for me to be in front of you today. But my ancestors, the God that I serve, my spirit guides, yeah, it's time. It's time. And I had to go through a lot along the way. A lot to get here. I had to face a lot of obstacles. I had to do a lot of shadow inner work, facing my own traumas, childhood experiences. And so on this channel, we're going to heal. We're going to grow. We're going to love. We're going to be unique. We're going to nurture. We are going to be undeniable. We're going to talk about operating from a place of integrity. You know, what it's like to do things with God. Because I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God, if it wasn't for a higher calling on my life. I wouldn't be here. This wouldn't be happening right now. Since around the time where I was supposed to start a YouTube channel, let me tell you, y'all, look, baby, I went and bought a vanity. This was back in like 2018, 2019. I went and bought a vanity. You know, back then it was like the beauty content creators. That's what was popping. It wasn't all of this that they had today, right? So I bought the vanity with the mirror with the lights around it and all that, you know what I'm talking about? And yeah, I did it big to not do nothing big, okay? I bought all the things. I bought a camera, baby. I bought all the things and didn't do nothing with it, okay? But again, and honestly, that's not the first time. That's not the first time. The second time was more recent, probably like last year. I bought a Sony camera. I still have my camera. But let me tell y'all, I'm recording on an iPhone right now. 2 of them. 2 different iPhones. One for Instagram, one for YouTube. This was a process to get here. But I am so thankful. Because today, oh baby, I'm a real thoroughbred woman, okay? Like, I can't tell you that in 2018 I wasn't her. This, she, that, okay? Like, I wasn't, nah. I was always loving. I always had a lot of wisdom. I always had a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I was always that. I always had that. You know, and we're going to talk because, listen, I come from a crazy background, baby. At 18, I was scamming and scheming and doing all kinds of things, okay, baby? I was doing some things for a little change, okay, baby? Doing a lot of things. And so I've come a long way. First of all, I do believe in multiple lifetimes. I do believe that, like, your soul has lived multiple lifetimes, right? And it's not that I just believe it, I know it. I know that for a fact. I also know that within this journey of my life, I feel like I have been through multiple lifetimes just in this one lifetime, okay? And so I'm going to talk to you guys about what I have been through, but not from a place of like, oh, I need instant. No. We ain't doing that. I'm talking to you about what I have done and what I have been through to show you where I'm at today. Okay, so we're going to talk about resetting your nervous system. We're going to talk about how you get out of a scarcity mindset, right? How you become, how you embody, right? Who you want to be, because that's truly what you have to do in order to attract as though you were already. And I'm going to break that down. Like, we're going to talk about all different types of things in order for you to become your highest version of yourself. And let me explain that is what I am here to do. I am here. She's Grace Authentic, Kaitlyn Marie. I don't care what you call me, but let me let y'all know, Gracie Gang. What's up? That's what we gonna call y'all, Gracie Gang. I am going to break down each and everything that is going to help you become the highest version of yourself. That is what I am here to do. All right. She's Grace Authentic. Grace. I don't care what you call me. Just don't call me broke. Because then that's going to come back on you. And that's something we going to talk about too. We're going to talk about when you don't operate from a place of integrity, baby. I just need you to know. For whoever's watching this and you're like, I don't like her, or whatever negative thoughts that you having, which is okay. I mean, listen, baby, to each his own. Everybody ain't going to like me, and I'm good with that. I promise you. Baby, I done worked too hard to get to where I am today. But that's going to come back on you. What you put out is what you get back. We're going to talk about all of these things because, baby, listen, I went today, right, to get ready for today. I needed a few things. And I thought about it, and I was like, damn, I used to steal bloop. I used to steal bloop out of okay. Now I don't steal nothing, baby. I need all my blessings. I don't play with that. I don't play with integrity. I don't play with dignity, okay? I don't play with nothing. I don't play with my life because I literally have put my life in God's hands. I literally have awakened my soul to just to a different place. I just cannot describe where I am at today in this one video. We would be here all day. Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna do that. But I can only give you bits and pieces of me right now. And what I can say is that I am here for you. Okay, that is why I am doing this. I do know, obviously, yes, this is passive income. Do I love that? Yes. Do I love the creativity? Yes. I love all of it. Honestly, I love every single part of it. But I'm going to be honest with you. Since I was young, my heart has always been to help people, help the masses. And I am here to cut through illusions. All right. The BS that you've been taught from growing up, from your mama, your diddy, your grandpappy, and all them peeps, and we ain't gonna say them people, not yet. But you know, them systems, baby, okay? Like, we're gonna talk about so much here that I know that only God, only a higher divinity, higher power could have instilled in me. I have answers. I have secrets. For real, I have secrets. A lot of things that I'm going to put into context to really make you understand. And you know, the biggest part that I want is for you to love you. And as I said, you know, I've always loved everybody else. I've always wanted the best for everybody else. I was always trying to help and fix everybody else, not realizing that, girl, when you gonna fix yourself? I didn't realize that I was broken. I thought that I was healing. Let me tell you something. I thought that I was healing. I thought I just, you know, I wasn't healing. I was suppressing. All right. And that's why I couldn't have started this. And I'm going to tell you, there was so many people that was like, girl, so many broken souls operating out of shadows, operating out of their traumas, operating, out of programming, operating with their own, I would say, brokenness, right? Where they didn't want me to thrive. They didn't want me to do this. You know how many people told me not to do this? You know how many people was like, girl, listen, my mama used to always tell me to get a job. I'm like, I don't want no job. I don't like a job. I didn't realize that at the time that a job wasn't good for my nervous system. I don't believe that anybody's supposed to have a job. I'm going to be honest. I believe that we're all supposed to get paid off of our gifts. That's what I truly believe. And I know that. I know that everybody who's sitting here listening to me, you have gifts. You have God-given gifts that you can make money from. And so we're going to talk about all of that. Listen, but I'm telling you, I had many, many people, one person in specific that listen, we going to go into detail about that one, baby. Because look, let me just warn you of people who you think are spiritually in tuned and are there for you. Like somebody who is your spiritual counterpart, your partner, okay? But really they're operating from a place of shadow. Really, they're operating from a place of brokenness. Really, they're operating from a place of trauma, all right? They exist. This is something I didn't know. I didn't know that there was people in the spiritual realm that had knowledge and wisdom. I wouldn't call it wisdom. I would say, certain type of knowledge. They have access to the same information that people on high frequencies have, but they're not operating from a place of love. And so I give them grace. I give those people grace. But we're going to talk about all of these things. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this up. I think that I've touched on a lot. And I welcome you. I thank you for spending this time with me. There is so much more to come. I'm so excited for what the future holds. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, you have no idea. If you have made it to the end of this video, all right? If you have made it to the end of this video, you have actually opted in and you're able to receive a free sacred alignment session with me, okay? Go to sacredalignment.life, okay? I do one-on-one sessions. I do readings, okay? I do personal readings. I do one-on-one sessions. You can do a reading in a session. There is payment options on there for you, okay? Sacredalignment.life, all right? Go there. Sessions one-on-one with you where we get on the phone and we discuss your life and where you're at, and I help you align. I help you get into alignment, okay? As well as you can do a combination where I will take you in, meaning I will do a reading for you, okay? I will meditate on where you're at currently. I will meditate on that. I will do a reading. I will talk with spirit and see where you are before we do our session, our sacred alignment session. And that will give me more clarity to give you more clarity, right, on what your next direction, what your next steps are, right, what your next direction is, where you need to be going, what you need to be doing. I also do readings on particular things. If there's a subject that you want to specifically touch on, I do readings for all of that. Okay. So please. But beautiful thing is right here is that if you have reached the end of this video, you have opted in for a free session with me. Listen, if this is years down the line, I can't promise you I'm just going to be honest. I can't promise you I don't know, reach out to me. The way that you opt in, first of all, is you finish this video, but you go follow me on all platforms, okay? You take a screenshot that you're following me on all platforms, and then send me the screenshots to my Instagram, okay? Send me the screenshots to my Instagram. If you just want to book a session with me, sacredalignment.life. And listen, I love you. I thank you for being here with me today. I thank you for your time. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, okay? Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share. Please share. Share this with somebody that you know needs some loving, because that's what I'm here to do, baby. I'm here to give you some loving. So, yes, thank you. Love you.